Three things about living in the UK. Hi, hello, welcome everyone. Welcome to the next video on this channel. Today I'm going to be watching a video from a channel called Bill at Coffee at the Crossroads. And he released this video 4 months ago and he's gonna be talking about 3 fun things about living in the UK. If you like the video, hop on over to his channel and maybe see if he has more fun stuff that he releases. Also, this is a video from a real human, it's not AI. Nowadays, I know it's really difficult to find videos that are not made by AI, and sometimes I'm falling into that trap. I have noticed it, and I have noticed how upset you guys are about that fact, and I completely understand. It's just that sometimes I do get recommended videos of people telling me, hey, please watch this is a really good video explaining stuff really well. And then I started and it actually explains stuff, and me as a person who doesn't know about things, I believe what the video is telling me if somebody recommended this video to me, so I'm watching it, and then you guys in the comments tell me actually this is not accurate at all. So I'm going to try and focus on videos that are not made by AI, and it can happen again. Sometimes I'm not even aware of it. Sometimes AI videos are that good, and I'm going to watch the whole video and I'm not going to notice. If that happens, please forgive me. But today we're going to watch a video made by a human being, unless he's AI, talking about the UK and 3 fun things living in the UK. Let's go.
Hiya, welcome to Coffee at the Crossroads. I'm Bill, and today I want to talk to you. This is just going to be a short video. I want to just kind of take you through a couple of things that we love about being here in the UK. And these are not like, this isn't like, this is the reason we moved to the UK. Don't drop everything and pack your bags and move here because of these things. They're just kind of I don't know. It's just kind of, they're quirky little things that we've come to really appreciate about being here. One of them is around vehicle registration and identification. Another one is around electrical safety in the home, appliances the wall sockets. And another one, the final one, is just a little bit of fun. It's just a silly little thing. When I go to the supermarket, when I see this, it makes me laugh every time. It's childish. I know it's puerile. I believe the word you might use, but you know what? When I see it, it makes me laugh every time. So I'm going to take you through that. So yeah, stick with me here. Just 3 quick little things. This is just going to be a short. This is a really not a hugely important or dramatic video, and there's not a whole bunch of in-depth information that's going to cause a lot of conversation. Just 3 things that 3 kind of quirky things that I enjoy about being here in the UK. So let me take you through them.
Okay,
the first is around vehicle registration, and this is something, I say we like it. My wife doesn't care at all. Most people don't care at all. But it's something, I don't know, there's a sense of order and logic to it that I really, really enjoy. And so I want to take you through that. Just to kind of preface that, I'm not sure how it works in the US. So I don't want to I don't want to say things are different in North America. I'm not sure exactly how it works in the US. But in Canada, the registration plate, what we call the license plate that you see on a vehicle, actually is registered to the person. So when, if it's a random set of numbers and letters, that just tells you who owns the vehicle. When a person sells the vehicle and then buys a different vehicle, they take that license plate and they put it on another vehicle. So the license plate, as we call it, stays with the person.
Yes, before I start explaining how it is in the UK, that's like, as far as I know, I've had cars my whole life, but somehow I think what I'm about to tell you is accurate, but it might also be wrong by a chance of 5%. If there are any Germans in the comments who know better because they have to do with this in their everyday life or they do this as a job, please correct me if I'm wrong. But I think it's the same way in Germany than it is in Canada. Because if you buy a new car, you have to go to the office. I don't know what kind of office, the car license plate office, whatever. And you have to get a new license plate, or you take the old one. Are you allowed to take the old one and put it on your new car? That I don't even know, to be honest. And this is what I know. A few years back, you weren't even allowed to keep your old license plate if you moved somewhere else in Germany. Maybe if you moved just one city, there wouldn't be a difference. But if you moved, like, for example, in another state in Germany, you had to change your license plate, even if you move with the same car. But the first two letters had to be the specific letters of that region that you're now living in. So you had to pay for that, even if you moved with your own car and didn't change cars at all. That was really annoying. And they changed it a few years back. So now you can move wherever within Germany, and you do not have to change your license plate if you don't change cars. But if you change your car, I don't know really if you're allowed to keep your license plate. I know that it is registered on the person, but I don't know. And since I don't know, let's let him explain how it is in the UK. Maybe people from Germany can help me out in the comments here. Thanks.
Here, the registration plate stays with the car. So
Okay.
that's obviously a different way of approaching it. But what it does do is it helps identify the vehicle. So vehicles, the registration plates, the numbers in them, starting in 2000, the numbers that you see in a registration plate actually tell you the age of the vehicle. And I love that. I love it because, you know, when you're driving along, you go, oh, cool, that must be, oh, look at that Hyundai, or look at that Toyota, or look at that BMW, or look at that Ford, or whatever. You can look at it and go, oh, that's a 15 plate. Oh, that must be a 2015 Ford Fiesta. Or, oh, that's a 74 plate. Oh, that must be a 2024 BMW or whatever. So, you know what I mean?
That's cool.
As somebody who enjoys vehicles and is kind of a car buff, I'm not some amazing car buff, but I do. I'm always, you know, I'm always eager to find out about vehicles and stuff like that. I love that. I love being able to look and go, oh, that's a 17 and that's a 2021. Oh, or, you know, Honda's come out with a new vehicle. Oh, that's a 25 plate. Oh, that's this year or whatever. And so I'm going to take you through that. I've got some video to show you what I mean for my North American / Canadian viewers to kind of understand how it works. But I just think, again, it's just a little, not a major thing. You know, like I said, not a reason to drop everything and pack your bags and move to the UK, but something that I found really useful. And I just, it's just, like I say, it really speaks to the order and kind of logic in my brain, and I really like that. So it's a little element of English or UK bureaucracy, British bureaucracy, that really kind of strikes a chord for me. So,
to be honest, I think this is way better than what we do in Germany, because you have way less bureaucracy. There is one car, gets one plate throughout its whole life. And in Germany, you have to change license plate every single time that I think the person who owns a car changes. I think it's that way. I'm pretty sure it's not the UK way, but I like the UK way so much better. On the other hand, people in Germany sometimes, like mostly younger people, to be honest, tend to wanna pay extra, because you have to pay extra in order to get a certain letter or a certain combination of letters onto the license plate. There are games going on in Germany because, like I said, when you move to a certain district, a certain region in Germany, a few years back, you had to take the first letters. I'm going to show you what I mean. Okay, let's take this one, for example. This is a license plate, how you can find it in Germany. I mean, the stickers for the TÜV are still missing. However, you can tell it's within Europe, it's Germany, Deutschland. And a few years back, you were able to tell that this car was registered within the region of Karlsruhe. KA stands for Karlsruhe. And then you get two extra letters and then 2 to 3 numbers. Or you can have, like, if I remember correctly, you can have either 3 letters and 2 numbers or the other way around. So people have really made a game out of this sometimes, because you weren't able to change the first letters, but you were able to pay extra and change the letters in the back. So they kind of made a game out of it and try to form words, because you were given this KA and then you thought of a funny word with 5 letters, 4 or 5 letters, and then you paid extra in order to get that word on your license plate. For example, you can immediately tell this car is from Munich because it has an M. And then he has 2 letters. And for example, this is map and then 7563. Sometimes people do get the numbers of their birthday, because you're allowed to pay extra and get the numbers you want as well. This one, for example, is Hansestadt Hamburg, which is Hamburg, and he didn't play any games. And this is what I'm talking about, for example. So a person got the letters ME. I don't know which region in Germany this is actually, but then they just chose to pay extra and got mega, for example. Or this one, beer. Or this one, thank you. People are really doing that for fun. Whenever they get a new car, they try to, whenever they were still obligated to take the first letters, and they then try to form a funny word. Or this one, dumb. I could make a whole video about this, because there are so many license plate jokes here in Germany. It's so much fun. Okay, but let's get back to the video. Let's see how it is in the UK.
Let me take you through. Like I said, I've got some video footage of various vehicles. And I just want to note, these vehicles, this isn't some like private information, because, excuse me, because the registration plate stays with the vehicle. If you punch in that registration plate, all you're going to find out is about that vehicle. You're not going to find out who owns it or where they live or anything like that. Whereas in Canada, if you were to get, it's highly sensitive information. If you were to punch in someone's registration plate, you would find out about who they are and where they live.
Yeah, it's like that in Germany too.
So that is protected information. Whereas here, that reg plate, it's basically just like a serial number for that car, right? It's just a registration number for that car. So it tells you, hey, this is a Toyota from 2018 or whatever. It doesn't tell you anything beyond that, really. So yeah, so
didn't know that.
I've not broken any laws or anything like that by recording this video. And like I say, I'm just going to take you through it. And these are just random vehicles. So I'll take you through it, and then I'll kind of, Brits and people here in the UK are going to totally understand what this already means. But for people in North America, at least in Canada, I'll kind of try and explain what the numbers mean and how they correspond, and how the logic works. So hang in there, bear with me. This number right here is an example, GV14. That's a 2014 Kia. And these 3 vehicles here, I believe the one on the left says LN24. That means it's a 2024 Polestar. And the FL03 is a 2003 Toyota. And then the vehicle on the right, KM10 or KM10, is a 2010 Mercedes-Benz. So now this vehicle in front of me,
Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I thought this was another sign, but it might be a Mercedes. What do I know about cars? That's so interesting. I had no clue. So what about the other 3 letters in the back? What do they say about the vehicle? Maybe he's going to explain that.
N is a 2010 Mercedes-Benz. So now this vehicle in front of me, SL69, is a 2019 Seat. And you may be thinking, why, if it's a 2019, does it say 69? But that means that it was registered in the latter half of the year. And so they add 50 to that number to get 69. Similarly here, FH66 is a 2016 VW, which was registered in the latter half of 2016. Same for BU63, a 2013 Peugeot
That's
registered in the
interesting.
last half
Why
of
would they make
2013.
that
And this vehicle, VK52,
change though?
is a 2002 BMW registered in the last half of 2002. And then this vehicle here, KW05, is a 2005 Honda registered in the first half of 2005.
Why is it important whether it's been registered in the first or in the second half of the year? Like, is it more expensive or less expensive in one of the ways?
And finally, EF70 is a 2020 VW, and that adding 50 to it, it means that 2020 plus 50 is 70, and so it's registered in the latter half of 2020. So yeah, it's just a clever little way of identifying and aging a vehicle. Of course, here in the UK, they have personalized plates, and they have, the vehicles before 2000 aren't numbered in this way, so those are different. But I love that kind of just a clever little bit of logic and order that it supplies. And I think that's really, really cool. So yeah, that's reason number one why, one quirky little reason number one why one of the things that I really like about living here in the UK. Hi again. So yeah, I mentioned that these are a few of the things that I like. It's kind of like about being here. One of the things is kind of a clever little thing that I think the Brits do really well. It's funny because as I mentioned, when I first got here, it annoyed me. But now I see it as something that's really great, and it's a really great safety feature around electrical outlets and around electric appliances and stuff like that. So I'm going to flip the camera around and show you what it is. It's not major. It's just a clever little thing that they do here in the UK.
Wait,
hang on.
I'm going to try and guess from what I have learned in the 4 years of Doctor Who YouTube comments. And I think I still remember that someone told me that there are no electrical plugs, is that what they are called, in the bathroom? If I remember correctly. Now I'm very unsure about that. Let's let him talk.
Let me switch this around. So that's
okay, it's
it
not
right
about
there.
That.
See that little red button,
there's a button
beside the power cord that's plugged in? That means that there's power coming to the socket, and if I reach in and do this, now there's power coming to the other socket as well.
I love that.
And for safety, and for if you just want to turn stuff off all at once, you can just reach over and do that. So yeah, one of the things that's really great about it is if you've got a power bar or something plugged in, and you've got multiple objects plugged into that power bar, you can just, if you're going away somewhere and you don't want the lights and the toaster and the kettle or whatever to be used, then you just hit that little switch, and it's a real safety feature. There's no power coming to that socket.
Whenever, and I have bought so many power bars for my apartments, whenever I do buy a power bar, it always has that switch in order to be able to turn off everything that's plugged in that thing. So I really, really wish we had that in Germany as well. That's a really good thing. If it were in a socket in the wall already, that would be cool. I really like
cool
that.
Cool little thing that they do here in the UK that we don't do in Canada. Hey, so welcome back. I'm Bill. This is Coffee at the Crossroads, and I'm here at Lidl today shooting something. I'm going to go inside and have some fun. As I mentioned, this is one of the kind of funny things that we found when we moved to the UK. So let's go inside and see if we can find it.
Before we get inside, I think it's so funny that you guys call it little and the I is really short. When we in Germany, we call it Lidl. We make it extra long. It's like Lidl. And you're like little. Little. That's so funny. Just a small thing, but it's funny to me.
Cheers. Okay, so couldn't find it at Lidl, no. So I've come to Sainsbury's here in Worthing, and I'm going to give it a shot, and hopefully we can find what I'm looking for. I want to share this with you guys. The Brits aren't going to think this is funny, but I think North Americans are. I got to say, it's one of the things that makes me laugh every time I see it. So
Is it a bread
I'm going to go
slicer?
in. I'm probably going to crack up laughing. It's so stupid. Anyway, yeah, let's see. Let's have some fun. Let's hopefully
What a fun
Sainsbury's
machine?
delivers here. Bear with me. Okay, so I'm here at great success. So this is really funny. So, as I said, this is not something that's going to make Brits laugh, but it makes me laugh every time. And so, yeah, when we first moved here, and I was like, what? That's not really what it's called. But here they are. Here they are.
What monkey nuts?
Monkey nuts. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard of.
Why are they
We
called
would call
monkey
these
nuts?
raw peanuts in the shell, I think, in North America. But here you go. Monkey nuts. That's awesome. Makes me laugh every time.
I love that it makes him smile and it makes him laugh. It's so cool. Actually, in Germany, we call them Erdnüsse, which would be translated literally into earth nuts. But monkey nuts? Like, are they called monkey nuts because you can feed them to monkeys? I don't know about that, but it's really funny. Yeah, he's right. And I would probably have laughed if I went to the UK into a supermarket and I saw that because that's funny.
Every time.
He's
Thank you,
so
Sainsbury's. Hi,
oh,
hi again. Welcome back. So,
I
yeah,
love
so
how
that's the three
entertained he
things.
is by
Those are the
that.
quirky little fun things that we enjoy about being here in the UK, particularly the monkey nuts. Makes me laugh every time. I know it's childish. I know what you're thinking. It's childish.
No, it's
Anyway,
not.
still makes me laugh. But yeah, so that's the three things: the vehicle registration numbers. I think that's really cool, and the little safety sort of shut off switch at the wall socket. I think that's a really smart idea. And then raw peanuts are called monkey nuts. So there you go. Fun stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you got this far, thanks for watching. I'm Bill. This is Coffee at the Crossroads. And if you like this, then please watch more videos. Give me the little thumbs up. And subscribe and tell your friends and all that stuff. Yeah, please leave a comment. Let me know what you think of this video. And as I said, if you like this stuff, subscribe for more content. And until next time, thanks so much. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, I love that video. I just subscribed and please go if you like that video as well. He's such a nice person, so charismatic, and he likes to laugh, which is really cool. And also, it's not AI, it's a real human being. It's just something random. Some random information out of nowhere that I didn't know. I didn't know any of that. I mean, I have heard about the socket thing before. Okay, I have heard about one thing out of three before. But nonetheless, it was really, really funny. I liked it so much. Very entertaining. So hop on over there and leave a like and comment and to help out his channel. And also help me explain the thing with the license plates. Because I want to know, why is there a difference between the first half of the year and the second half of the year? Is it a monetary reason? And also, what are the three last letters? Another question that comes to mind right now is, if the license plate belongs to the car, does the car come with a license plate attached already if you buy it? So you don't have to go to a license plate office in order to get one? Maybe when the car is done in the factory, they put a license plate onto it and you don't have to worry about that ever, because that would be so cool. There is nothing more annoying in Germany. I mean, there are many annoying things when it comes to different offices in Germany that you have to go to, because we're literally in stone ages when it comes to the internet and online services. But one of the most annoying things is car license plate registering. That's such a pain in the ass because they're never open, and when they're open, and you go there, you have to wait hours and hours. And sometimes you don't even get to register your license plate because there are 100 people before you. And before your number comes up, the time's already done. And they're like, okay, we're closing, come back tomorrow. And like, okay, never mind then. It's annoying. It's really annoying. So I would love if we change to this system, to be honest. And also, I am a person that really believes in making progress by looking into other countries and what they do better than we do and just copy it straight away. That's the way we can better our country as well. And that's what we're actually not doing. Would be good though. Okay. So thank you all so much for watching this video together with me. I had so much fun, and I'm definitely gonna watch more videos of him. Bill at Coffee at the Crossroads. Oh, he only has 900 subscribers. We gotta change that. Please, he's such a cool guy. Leave him some likes, some comments, some subscriptions. I really want to see his channel grow, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye.